minute away, buddy, so you have to hold him, please. Hold the referee.
Okay.
Let him know. Make sure he gives us 65 seconds on timeouts.
You give us another minute? About another minute?
Yeah.
We're a minute away, buddy, so you have to hold him, please.
Fred, he's going to, you're Gary, but he's going to be in queue there.
Make sure he gives us 65 seconds on timeouts.
You give us another minute? About another minute?
Anything, Murphy got you in queue.
Fred, he's going to be in queue.
Anything, Murphy got you.
Again being chased from the long play, picked up by Stauffer. He's coming to the near sideline. He'll be tripped up at the 15-yard line. Good play by John Wilkerson for the Yellow Jackets of Duval High School as he wrapped him up. And Wilkerson, of course, the coach's son, got some help from Mike Mullins. Loss of 16 on the play, all the way back to the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, a lucky bounce for Kerry Stauffer. As he lost the football, it bounced right back up into his hands, and he tried to get to the near sideline, cut it upfield, but Wilkerson and Mullins was there. 3rd and 26 from the 15. Stauffer on the keeper, rolls it around the far side. He's at the 20, brings it back to the near side of the field, across to the 25 to the 26-yard line. Stuff made by Harold Hoffman, the nose guard for the Yellow Jackets of Duval. Pickup of 11 on the play. It'll bring up a 4th and 16 situation for the Peterstown Pirates. And the punter will be the coach's son, Travis Jackson. Back deep for the Duval Yellow Jackets, J.R. Pauley. The kick is away, line drive, sailing downfield, taken at the 45. He's in midfield, the 50 to 45. Brings it to the near sideline. He'll move down to the 40-yard line. Mike Helvey in on the stop for the Peterstown Pirates. Ball carried by B.J. Moore for the Yellow Jackets. Punt of 29 yards, 15-yard return. And the Yellow Jackets start off with pretty good field position. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. The quarterback is Mike Harless, 6'1", 170-pound senior. You're not going to see him put it in the air that much. 90-95% of the time, they hand off to either Griffith or Justice. This time, Griffith is the ball carrier, the fullback, as he moves downfield to about the 35-yard line. Fumble on the play, and let's see who has it. The Peterstown Pirates have come up with it. Kerry Stauffer, the quarterback, came up with the hit, came up with the fumble. Griffith was the youngster who carried the football, and he gained about 5 yards, took the shot at the 35, coughed up the football, and Stauffer was there to fall on it for the Peterstown Pirates. So the first turnover of the contest goes the way of the red and white. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Stauffer brings them to the line of scrimmage. Backs will be split. In behind Kerry Stauffer in the slot on the far side. They take the snap, hand it off to Jim Goins. And Goins gets very little yardage. Stop made again by John Wilkerson for Duval. No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35.
Fred, we've only seen 4 plays from scrimmage at this point, but Duval has been there defensively every single play. They're across that line of scrimmage, and early on it looks as though the battle of the trench is being won by that Duval defensive front.
Blaine Wilkerson says the 2 main strengths of his team is the offensive line and the defensive line. Peterstown. Kerry Stauffer back to pass, setting up in the pocket, firing incomplete to Goins up the 45-yard line. His momentum carries him across midfield down to the 48 of Duval. Stop made on the play by Terry Means for the Yellow Jackets. Pickup of 17 yards on the play by the connection of Kerry Stauffer to Jim Goins. The 6 foot, 155-pound junior coming out of the backfield. He is a favorite target along with Chad Johnston. Don Jackson, the head coach for the Peterstown Pirates, has his son at tight end. Travis Jackson has his stepson at flanker. That is Chad Johnston. Johnston split to the far side. Back split in behind Stauffer. Hands it off to Burdett. Burdett, the ball carrier, gets across down to the 45. Stop made on the play again by Wilkerson. Pickup of 6 yards on the play. So the gain is down to the just shy of the 42-yard line. Peterstown with the football after the turnover, the fumble by the Duval Yellow Jackets. This drive started on Peterstown 35-yard line. Clock is moving, 8:19 left in the first quarter. Johnston, the wide out to the far side. On the handoff, Stauffer keeps it himself, gets it across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. Stop made by Wayne Pauley. And it will be enough for a first down for the Peterstown Pirates. Pick up of 5 yards on the play. So Kerry Stauffer that time kept it himself, rolled to the far side, then cut it up inside and gained the necessary yardage for the first down. David Taylor will check into the lineup for the Peterstown Pirates as they picked up their 2nd first down of the night. Jackson and Johnston split to the near side. Back split in behind Stauffer. Hands it off to Goins. Goins down to the 30, inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Stop made on the play by Mike Harless for the Duval Yellow Jackets. The gain is 9. Quick opener by Jim Goins that time, the tailback for the Peterstown Pirates. And the Pirates have looked impressive on this drive from their own 35.
Yeah, they have, Fred. Now that momentum has turned as far as the Warren offensive line, and this Peterstown offensive line is coming off the ball very well, and the holes are developing. The play before Stauffer with a nice carry there, and now they hand the ball off and pick up a nice chunk of 8 yards.
Randy Charlton brings the play in from the far sideline. Kerry Stauffer. Strong right formation, brings them set, keeps it himself on the quarterback keeper. He's at the 25-yard line, will go down at about the 24, and a host of black shirts are there to meet him, led by number 61, Terry Means. Pickup of about 4 yards on the play. That's enough for another Peterstown first down. As that time, Kerry Stauffer called his own number, 5'7", 140 pounds, and a senior. And you think he's small, their center is only 6'1", 145 pounds. He's a backup center. Their starting center, Frank Mills, a junior at 220 pounds, injured a knee in the Moorfield game and was finished for the season. The backs are split again and behind Stauffer on the pitch. They give it to Burdett. He's trapped behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll go down, go back to the 34-yard line. John Wilkerson once again leading the charge for the Yellow Jackets. The loss is 9, back to the 34-yard line. Dennis Burdett had nowhere to go. On the handoff to Stauffer, he brought it to the near sideline. The black shirts were waiting on him. He tried to reverse his position and go back the other way. John Wilkerson would have none of that.
Bad decision there, Fred, by Dennis Burdett. That's a tough decision to make for a running back. Do you try to make the big play out of something that isn't there, or do you just fall down and save it and say, let's make the next one?
Chad Johnston split to the far side. Travis Jackson to the near side. Stauffer back to pass. Pump fakes. Now he goes long. Passes up in the air. And it's intercepted by the Duval Yellow Jackets at the 11-yard line. Mike Harless, the quarterback, leaps high in the air to intercept the pass. And Travis Jackson, the intended receiver, was the youngster that brought him down. You turn it over to me. I turn it back to you. And the Duval Yellow Jackets and Mike Harless come up with a big interception. So the Yellow Jackets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line with an even 6 minutes left in the first quarter. No score in the football game. The Yellow Jackets come to the line of scrimmage. They'll show the pro set. They'll show the split backs, the power eye. A lot of different formations. Handoff to the Yellow Jackets. The gain out to about the 15-yard line. Griffith, the fullback, the ball carrier. Stop made on the play for Peterstown by Kerry Stauffer. The gain of 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 as the football is sitting at the 14-yard line. Second and 7. 5:21 left to be played in the opening quarter. No score in the football game. This is the Class Single A state championship. Duval against Peterstown. With the football, Harless rolling to the near side. He'll keep it himself. Gets it upfield to about the 19-yard line. Stop made on the play by Mike Helvey, the nose guard for Peterstown. Pick up of 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and short yardage. 3rd and about 2. Football sitting at the 19, and they need to get just across to the 21. Mike Harless, 6'1", 170-pound senior. And officials timeout down on the field as they get everything situated. They do that, and now they're ready to go. The Yellow Jackets in their black uniforms with the orange striping. And the handoff comes to the near side, 20 to 25 to 30 to 35 to 40. He's at midfield. He crosses over down to the 40 to 35 to 30, and will finally be dragged down from behind at about the 12-yard line. Eric Justice, the tailback, is the ball carrier, and Chad Johnston was the youngster that finally dragged it down. Pickup of 68 yards on the play. Quick opener to the right side. Eric Justice, the 5'10", 175-pound sophomore, skirted down the sidelines on the near side, all the way inside the 15-yard line. Put it down 1st and 10 from the 14. And the Duval Yellow Jackets are threatening here in the first quarter with 4:19 left to be played. Full house backfield set in behind. Harless, the quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it off to Griffith, the up back at the 5. Touchdown. 14-yard carry by Darren Griffith, the big fullback. As he just lumbered in from 14 yards out, he met up with a little resistance at the line of scrimmage. He sidestepped that and went untouched into the end zone. 14 yards out, and Griffith puts the Yellow Jackets on the scoreboard. So a drive that started at their own 11-yard line ends in a 14-yard touchdown run by the fullback. And they're going to go for 2, leading 6-0 with 4:07 left in the first quarter. The Yellow Jackets line up for 2. Fake the handoff. Harless running to the near side. He'll go into the corner of the end zone, and he's got it. The 2-point conversion by the quarterback, Mike Harless, makes the score 8-0 with 4:07 left to be played in the first quarter. Metro News coverage of the 1990 Class Single A State Championship will continue after this word from One Valley Bank.
That's how Fred works, by himself. That's what you want, right, Fred?
I don't care.
I mean, that's what you
Just
like
jump
carrying.
in anytime.
You like carrying. Fred likes going with the ball, man. Give him a little something. He's got Campbell here giving him stats. He's got spotting. That's all he needs.
Just don't leave. You got to take me back to the hotel.
Personally, seriously. Hold him up now here, Mert. Get a referee. Hold him up. Got to give us 60. Oh, boy.
On the kickoff, the Peterstown Pirates all the way upfield to about midfield. Football carried for the Peterstown Pirates by Earl Frazier, and the pickup of 22 yards on the kickoff return. And the Peterstown Pirates will be in business at midfield as the short kick again from Duval. The touchdown drive of Duval, 4 plays, 89 yards, culminating in the 14-yard run by Darren Griffith. The 2 points after touchdown added by Mike Harless to make your score 8-0. And with 3:54 left to be played in the initial quarter, the Yellow Jackets are on top. The Peterstown Pirates come to the line of scrimmage. Travis Jackson to the near side. Chad Johnston to the far side. Back split in behind Stauffer. Hands it off to Burdett as the fullback lumbers out down to about the 47-yard line. Pick up of 4 yards on the play. Darren Griffith from his defensive end position on the left side make the stop on Dennis Burdett.
I'll tell you what, Fred, this is some kind of a football game. I mean, this is very exciting. Both of these teams are going at it back and forth. Duval takes the lead 8-0, and immediately you get that 22-yard return from Frazier on the kickoff. They're already inside Duval territory to the 46. They always have that option to throw the ball, and so this is some kind of a football game.
Chad Johnston to the near side for the Peterstown Pirates. Backs out of the eye. On the pitch around, and now Johnston becomes the quarterback. Fires downfield, wide open. Travis Jackson, he's at the 3 and goes down at the 2-yard line. What a beautiful throw from Chad Johnston into the hands of Travis Jackson. Stop made by J.R. Pauley, and that is a pickup of 45 yards. That's stepbrother throwing to stepbrother, and the connection is pretty good.
Just like I said, I mean, this is what you want. Exciting football. Here come the Peterstown Pirates.
Both coaches said this would not be a low-scoring affair, and I think they're going to be right. All by himself, 6'8", 200-pound Travis Jackson, and I'm sure he was saying, "Come on, brother, get me the football," and brother did. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Split backs behind Stauffer. Stauffer keeps it himself into the end zone. Touchdown. Kerry Stauffer takes it in. And your score is 8-6. And just like that, the Peterstown Pirates are on the board. The drive started at midfield. It took them 3 plays to get into the end zone. And that's the way you score in a hurry. And of course, they'll have to go for 2, trailing 8-6. And Stauffer lines them up. Split backs in behind Kerry Stauffer. On the pitch, coming to the near side. Burdett looking for the corner of the end zone. He'll not get there as he was knocked out of bounds by Mike Harless. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to be played in the first quarter. This Metro News Sports Exclusive is being brought to you in part by GoMart.
Hey, Mert, you working down there? What's the story? Dave, that's my fault. If possible, we only want a 30. Not holding up for us. Hey, Bert, can you please tell these referees to give us a 60?
Back at Lately Field in Charleston, Fred Persinger along with Tony Carini and Gary Mertens. 8-6 is our score. Duval on top with 2 minutes 40 seconds left in quarter number 1. Jackson has it teed, puts the big foot into it, sails end over end, taken at the 10-yard line, right up the middle of the field at the 15, and they'll go down at the 21-yard line. Duval Yellow Jackets. Eric Justice, the ball carrier. Kickoff return of 11 yards. And Duval will put it into play 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Mike Harless, the youngster in charge of the offensive attack for Blaine Wilkerson and the Yellow Jackets of Duval. Clock is moving, 2:25 left in the first quarter. Fireworks have already happened. 8-6 is your score. Duval on top. Split backs on the pitch, coming to the near side. Across the 20 and being stood up right at about the line of scrimmage. Thaddeus Dunlap from the wingback position was stopped and nailed by Travis Jackson. With no gain on the play, it's going to be 2nd and 10. They brought it to the short side of the field, tried to turn it up, and Travis Jackson, playing on the defensive end on the left side, was there to meet Thaddeus Dunlap and stand him up and put him on his backside. 2nd and long yardage with 1:54 left in quarter number 1. The wide out to the far side, J.R. Pauling out of the I formation. And the handoff to the up back, Darren Griffith, the fullback, gets it across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line before being stopped by Dennis Burdett. Pick up 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and a short 5. Need to get to about the 31-yard line. Football sitting just across the 26. On 3rd down conversions, Duval is 1 for 1. Split backs in behind. On the handoff, they give it to Eric Justice. Justice has it across the 30 to 35 and is finally dragged down at about the 36-yard line. Kerry Stoffer made the stop on the play for the Peterstown Pirates. And the big blocking led by G.W. Mitchell. Followed his right guard extremely well. Pushed everything to the inside. Justice brought it to the outside, and the yardage was there for the first down. So on 3rd down conversions, Duval now 2 for 2. Inside 1 minute left to be played in quarter number 1. 8-6 your score on the pitch. Looking for running room to the near side across the 40 and dragged down at the 42-yard line. Wayne Fawley, the ball carrier. Stop made on the play for the Peterstown Pirates by Travis Jackson. Also over there was Kelly Mann. You want to talk about a basketball player. Kelly Mann, 6'2", 155-pound sophomore. You're going to be hearing from that youngster.
Tell you what made that play there for Duval, Fred, it was the fullback, Darren Griffith, 5'11", 210-pounder. He gets out there and he will block downfield.
2nd down and 5 from the 42. Duval with the football. On the handoff, look at the running room to the near side. Darren Griffith, the fullback. It's going to be a late hit. Charged against Peterstown. The game was near midfield. Kerry Stoffer knocked him out of bounds. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. Sean Hodges is the youngster that's going to be tagged for the personal foul. A little late hit, and it's going to go against the Peterstown Pirates. So instead of being at midfield, you got to walk it down to the 35-yard line, and the Duval Yellow Jackets in business once again. 1st and 10 from the 35 of Peterstown. And we may not get a play off, depending if Duval is ready. There's only 13 seconds left. And they're ready to go, so we'll get this play underway. The clock starts inside 10 seconds. Duval comes set at the line of scrimmage. Harless on the handoff to Griffith, the big fullback, and he fights across the 35 down to about the 34 before being pushed back by Kelly Mann and company, leading the charge from that inside linebacker position. Well, the clock has run out. We're at the end of the first period of play with your score, Duval 8, Peterstown 6. This is the Metro News Radio Network.
Dave, how's that crowd mic? Crowd mic? Okay. Can you get a chance to find out the score of the Virginia Tech game? That's more than Mertz.
Duval Yellow Jackets have kept it on the ground. 121 yards in that first quarter. All of it coming on the rush. No yards passing, and that was the way Lane Wilkerson said they played the game. Split backs. Mike Carlos on the keeper, and he's trapped in his own backfield. He goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Randy Charlton Yellow Jackets have play as Carlos was 21 yards in that first quarter. All of it coming on the rush. No yards. That was the way Lane Wilkerson said they played the game. Split backs. Mike Carlos on the keeper, and he's trapped in his own backfield. He goes down sitting at the 35-yard line. Charlton made the stop all way as Carlos was pinned down. Talked about Duval and their 121 yards rushing for Peterstown. They've got 62 on the play of pass. Going to bring up 16-10 rushing yards for 78 total yards. Sitting at the 45-yard line on Peterstown. Duval with the football. 3rd and 10. Duval and their 121 yards rushing for Peterstown. They've got 62-yard pass at the only 16 rushing yards for 78 total yards. The down conversion from the tight end position. The pickup of 24 yards on the play at the 10 to Cyrus. Made on the play by Gary Stofley for Peterstown from his tight end position. The pickup of 24 yards on the play, 11-yard line. So the Duval Yellow Jackets will have the play by Gary Stofley for the Peterstown. They could pick up a first down without getting the touchdown. Picking up the yardage, and Duval Yellow Jackets will have it first and 10. From the 11, they could pick up a first down the first half. Picking up yard, Duval with the football. That's not handed off to Justice, looking for running over to the near side. Left in the first half. 8-6 line. Stop made on the play by Chad Johnston. Justice looking for running over Peterstown. Made on the play by Chad Johnston. On the play. You're looking at second and 4 from the 5. On the play. You're looking at second and 4 from the 5. On the door again.
Yes, they are, Fred.
Tony
They're excelling at third down. They are, Fred. 3 for 3 on third down. Excelling at third down. They're now 3 for 3.
Here they come. They line of scrimmage. Led by Denny Crowder, 145-pound center. Full house backfield. Then behind, hands it off. Touchdown. Wayne Pauley from 5 yards out dances into the end zone. Pick up of 5, and that's all he needed for the score. 14-6. The Duval Yellow Jackets lead it by 8. And will they go for 2 again? Check it as they line up for you. Just a quick opener on the left side. He ran in behind Travis Long and John Wilkerson and went into the end zone from 5 yards out. And Duval has scored again. 14-6 you score, and they line up for 2 again. Again, the full house set. In behind Harless. Hands it off again to Pauley. Is he into the end zone? No. Stop shy. And with 10:37 left to be played in the first half, Duval leads it by 8, 14-6. The 1990 Super 6 football championships from Lately Field in Charleston, presented each year by the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission.
Just a 30, please.
Okay.
You want to go to Gary, Fred? He's ready. Stand by.
Our own Gary Mertens is working the sidelines for us. Gary, what's happening down there?
Well, Fred, you know, a lot of these teams, this is their first game that they've played on the artificial surface here at Lately Field, and that requires going out and purchasing new shoes for the artificial surface. The Peterstown team has gone out and gotten some shoes. They don't have their whole team equipped with the artificial shoes, but their main players, the players who will be playing tonight, are equipped with those shoes.
All right, Gary, thank you. 14-6 the score. Duval getting set to kick again. Eric Justice puts the foot into it, sends it downfield, and fouled at about the 21. Finally picked up by Goins. He gets it across the 25. Looking for running room to the far sideline. He's at the 30 and bounced out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Jim Goins, the ball carrier for the Peterstown Pirates. Return of 13 yards on the play. Let me tell you how relaxed these two head coaches were. On Monday and Tuesday of this week, both of them went deer hunting. Lane Wilkerson said all he saw was the rear end of about 12 deer. Don Jackson saw an 8-point buck, and it's now in the refrigerator at home. I asked Don Jackson, I said, is that a first for you? He said, first one this year. He said, I get one every year. Well, before this play gets underway, the yellow handkerchief has been thrown down. Someone evidently is lined up in the neutral zone. And that'll be the call. It'll go against the Peterstown Pirates. Offsides. 10:20 left to be played in the first half. 14-6. It went against the Duval Yellow Jackets, rather. And Peterstown looking at 1st and 5 from the 39-yard line. Penalties tonight. Peterstown 1 for 15. Duval, that's their first, 1 for 5. Stauffer on the pitch. Goins finally corrals it, gets it across midfield, and is bumped out of bounds. Well, just shy of midfield. Now they say at the 49-yard line. Tommy Banks was the youngster that put him out of bounds on the far side. Pickup of about 10 yards on the play, and Goins was very fortunate there. The pitch from Kerry Stauffer was really behind him. He caught it on his hip and somehow reached back and got it and garnered it in on the far side. Good play by Goins.
That's the second time that he's mishandled the ball. On the kickoff, he muffed it and came back off with it, picked up 13 that time. He hangs it onto his hip and goes ahead for positive yardage.
And they pick up their 4th first down of the night. Chad Johnston in the slot on the near side. Back split in behind Stauffer. The handoff goes to Goins. He's at the 45, the 40 on the far side. The 35-yard line down to about the 32. He was going to cut it back inside and was tripped up on the far side by B.J. Moore. Good play. Pickup of 19 yards by Jim Goins, the tailback. He gets a lot of work, and he responds to Don Jackson and the Peterstown Pirates. 6 foot, 155-pound junior Jim Goins. Carried the football 4 times tonight for 38 yards. Picked up half of that on that last play. Split backs as Earl Frazier is wide to the near side. Handoff to Goins again at the 25. Still on his feet at the 20. Dancing and prancing down to about the 18-yard line. Stop made by J.R. Pauley from his free safety position. Pickup of 13 more. He now has 51 yards on the night.
Fred, this is like a heavyweight fight. One guy rears back, punches the other one in the face. He sets up, he takes it right back. I mean, Duval goes down, they score. Peterstown answers right back. Duval scores again, and here come the Pirates. They're down to the Yellow Jacket 19.
Reminds me of fast break basketball, Tony.
Exactly.
Here we go. Split backs in again behind Stauffer. Stauffer. Fumble on the play, and it looks like Duval is going to have it. No, it bounced back inside now, and I believe Peterstown picked it up. That time, as the handoff went from Stauffer, intended for Burdett, he just lost control of it, and Tim Burgess, the big right tackle, was there to fall on it and recover the football at the 20-yard line, and an injured player down on the field of the Duval Yellow Jackets.
Peterstown very fortunate to get that ball back because Duval initially pounced on top of the fumble recovery. One of the Yellow Jackets, in fact, got down on it so fast it was into his midsection, squirted out, and Peterstown was able to get the ball right back at the 20-yard line.
That youngster was Terry Means, and while he was down on the ground, someone came in on top of him, and Terry still remains on the turf. The trainers out there from Duval checking on his condition. This has just been a classic matchup here in the first half. One team shoves it down the other one's throat. The other one comes right back and says, take this. Tony mentioned like a heavyweight fight. You hit me, I'll hit you. I don't know what changes you could make. Injury down on the field. Right now, Terry Means. While they do that, this Metro News Sports Exclusive is being brought to you in part by GoMart.
I always think it's important to see if the board operator is paying attention. Well, Dave, I wanted to get the other half of that 30 that we missed because of the on the kickoff we just took, the SSAC thing. But we'll go with break 4 next. Break 4.
Gary, you ready?
But you'd be better off just loading everything in there. Stand by.
Back at Lately Field in Charleston, Fred Pertzinger along with Tony Guidi. Down on the sidelines, Gary Merton.
Fred appears to be the problem. Help him off the field.
Side linebacker, 6 foot, 215 pounds, and a senior, not able to put any weight on that left knee at all. And Tony, that's something you hate to see.
Absolutely, and that was just he was a victim of hustle right there. He was trying to do his best to jump on top of the loose football, and as you said, one of the Pirates or one of his own teammates came back on top of him and caught the knee.
Leading rushers in the ball game so far for Peterstown. Jim Goins has carried 5 times for 51 yards. For Duval, Eric Justice 3 carries, 80 yards. So Terry Means being helped off the sideline. Wayne Pauley is going to be moved to that inside linebacker position. And Eric Justice will probably stay in at that strong safety. Down Pirates has had only 1 third down play. They're looking at 2nd and 11 right now from the 20-yard line. Straight T formation, backs lined up in behind. Stauffer back to pass, plenty of time, looking for Jackson in the end zone, knocked away. What a tremendous play down in the corner of the end zone by P.J. Moore. P.J. Moore is 5'7". Travis Jackson is 6'8", and P.J. went up and knocked it out of his grasp. Great defensive play by P.J. Moore that time. Great play by P.J. Moore as Jackson was there. Stauffer tried to get the pass to him. So far tonight, carry 1 of 4 in the passing department, 17 yards and 1 interception. Third down conversions, they're 0 for 1. They're looking at 3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line. Stauffer back to pass, being chased, fires incomplete to Goins, and Goins goes down right at the line of scrimmage. Stop made on the play by Eric Justice for the Duval Yellow Jackets. So it's going to bring it 4th and 11 from the 20-yard line.
You've really got to credit Eric Justice on that play. The sophomore stayed at home. The screen was set up, a center screen, and Justice stayed right there. And immediately as that ball was caught, he made the tackle.
Pickup of about a yard on the play. They give it down to the 19. Make it 4th and 10. 19-yard line. 8 minutes, 21 seconds left in the half. On the pitch, now looking to pass and going down. The pitch came back to Kelly Mann. Kelly Mann, the sophomore, was going to throw the football into the end zone to Travis Jackson. He slipped down and was covered by Paul Miller and Darren Griffith. So the Duval Yellow Jackets take over the football, 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. With 8 minutes, 12 seconds left to be played, quarter number 2. They lead it by a score of 14-6, a loss of 10 on that play that time. Kerry Stauffer pitched it back to Kelly Mann. Kelly Mann is the backup quarterback, and he has been known to throw the football. That time before he could get set, he slipped down on the turf. And Duval takes over the football. Hartis is the quarterback. Late arrival into the backfield is Thaddeus Dunlap. Now he's set to go. On the handoff right up the middle, coming to the near side across the 40 to 45. Flag on the play as Darren Griffith, the ball carrier, moved it upfield to about the 47-yard line. Kelly Mann and Chad Johnston in on the stop for Peterstown, but the handkerchief is playing down at about the 31-yard line. Illegal motion is the call against Duval. So the pickup of 8 yards. The youngster that injured that knee, and he's now on the sideline seated on the bench as someone is working with him. Also played right tackle. Paul Miller is in there at right tackle on that offensive line now for the Duval Yellow Jackets. Well, you know, Terry Means wants to get back in there. A sprained knee is the call against Terry Means as they work with him on the sideline. On the handoff, they give it to Wayne Pauley for Duval across the right side, up across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Kelly Mann in on the stop for the Peterstown Pirates. Pickup of 3 yards on the play. They're looking at 2nd and 12 from about the 28-yard line. Just joined us, 14-6 in this Class Single A championship game. Duval on top. They have the football. 2nd and 12 from their own 27-yard line. I formation on the pitch. They get into the hands of Wayne Pauley, coming to the near side across the 30 to the 35, and finally dragged down at about the 36-yard line by Kerry Stauffer. Wayne Pauley, 5'6", 150-pound junior. John Wilkerson also in on the stop for, through the block for the run of Wayne Pauley. John Wilkerson, 6'2", 215-pound senior, the son of the head coach Blaine Wilkerson. And he's been in on a lot of tackles and a lot of lead blocks tonight already. Duval with the football. 3rd and 3. Flag thrown on the play as Eric Justice, the ball carrier, picks up a couple of yards. Check and see what the call is. David Taylor from one of the down tackles for Peterstown in on the stop. Illegal motion again, the call against Duval. And that'll back them up 5.
Yellow Jackets are hurting themselves with the illegal motion penalties on this possession. That's their 2nd.
Seemingly some confusion the last couple of times in the backfield. And Peterstown declines the penalty. It's going to bring up 4th and about 2. 4th and about 2. Pickup was only a yard on that last carry by Justice. So 4th and 2 from the 37-yard line. And Mark Harless, he's the quarterback, also the punter. Stauffer and Goins back deep. The kick away, nice kick, sailing downfield, chasing Stauffer back to the 24. He retreats past the 20 to 15, and he's going to go down at about the 17-yard line. Caught the football going over his shoulder at about the 24. Brian Cyrus was the youngster that brought him down. A punt of 42 yards by Mike Harless. And as Stauffer caught the punt, he was going over his shoulder and it carried him back past the 15. He tried to turn around and come back and finally is nailed at about the 17-yard line. Nice punt that time by Harless for Duval. 5:50 left to be played. Quarter number 2. 14-6 your score. Travis Jackson split to the far side. Chad Johnston to the near side. Split backs in behind Kerry Stauffer. Stauffer keeps it himself across the 20. Still on his feet at the 25. Goes down to the 27-yard line. Stop made on the play by Darren Griffith for Duval. Stauffer on the quarterback keeper that time. A couple of steps to the near side and then it cut it upfield. And the pickup is going to be close to about 10 yards. Going to be close to a first down as the officials look on the far side. Like he's going to come up about a half-yard short.
They're going to bring the chains across from the far side. 5:21 to play in this opening half. Duval 14, Peterstown 6. We invite you to stay tuned at halftime for the One Valley Bank halftime report. One Valley Bank, the one bank for all of West Virginia.
The officials stretch the chain. First down. First down for Kerry Stauffer and the Peterstown Pirates. Peterstown has picked up their 7th first down of the night. That compares to Duval, who has 5, but where it counts, Duval leads 14-6. With 5:21 left in the second quarter. At Laidley Field in Charleston, Fred Persinger along with Tony Caridi and Gary Mertens. And still seated on the bench on the near side is Terry Means. Injured a knee. Earl Frazier split to the near side. Chad Johnston to the far side. Again, the back split in behind Stauffer. Tries to hand it off to Goins. And Goins is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Darren Griffith was there. Beautiful job by Darren Griffith. Played off the block and met Jim Goins right in the hole and put him down for about a half-yard loss on the play. Boy, you gotta like the way that front plays for Duval, both offensively and defensively. They get the job done. Closest margin of victory this year, 18 points. They blew away just about everyone they played. Peterstown looking at 2nd and 11 from the 26. Stauffer back to pass. Plenty of time now being chased out of the pocket, and he gets it back into the hands of Goins, and Goins goes down inside the 10-yard line. Darren Griffith again put pressure not only on Stauffer, but he was there as Stauffer then lateraled back to Jim Goins, and Goins went down. The loss is 16. John Wilkerson really caused the pressure on Kerry Stauffer. And when Wilkerson was all over Stauffer, he couldn't do anything with it. He tried to pitch it back to Goins, and Goins was trapped back inside the 10-yard line. Good play by Griffith.
But Duval defense are like a pack of tigers seeing fresh meat. I mean, they come after the football.
I'll tell you what, the Yellow Jackets do swarm like a bunch of bees, don't they?
They really do. I'll let that one pass, Fred.
Thank you. 3:42 left to be played in the second quarter. Here come the Peterstown Pirates. Stauffer on the keeper at the 10. He'll go down at about the 13-yard line. The Yellow Jackets refuse to let that one be turned upfield. Darren Griffith again in on the stop for Duval as he put Kerry Stauffer down. Stauffer on the quarterback keeper tried to turn it up on the near sideline. The gain is out to the 14-yard line, but it's going to bring up a 4th and 23 situation. And on third down conversions, Peterstown now 0 of 3. Travis Jackson will be in to punt the football. Last punt went for 29 yards. Snap from center is good. Kick is away. Sailing downfield, taken at the 44-yard line by Duval. Still on his feet at the 40. And goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. J.R. Pauley, the youngster, with the punt return. And the punt of 30 yards for the Peterstown Pirates. Travis Jackson. Stop made on the near side by Kelly Mann for Peterstown. So the Duval Yellow Jackets, with 2:52 left to be played in quarter number 2, have pretty good field position. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of Peterstown. Mike Harless will split to the near side. Well, check that. Both ends are in tight now. Full house backfield set in behind Harless. And he'll keep it himself. Coming to the near sideline. Reaches for the 30. Is going to come up short at about the 31-yard line. Burdett. And on the stop for Peterstown. Mike Harless pick up a 4 yards on the play. Duval will run the football about 90–95% of the time. That is their offense. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. Harless on the handoff, looking for running room to the far side, finding very little. Wayne Pauley as he gets it across the 30-yard line. Pickup of only 2 on the play. Sean Hodges from his inside linebacker position on the right side, credited with the stop on the play. Gain is down to the 28-yard line, and Duval is looking at 3rd and about 4. Just across the 29, just shy of the 28. B.J. Moore split to the near side. On the handoff right up the middle, going nowhere, is Darren Griffith, the quarterback. Jim Goins in on the stop for the Peterstown Pirates. And Duval going to be looking at 4th and about 2. 4th and about 2. Football sitting at the 27. They need to get to the 25. Clock moving inside, 1:20 left in the first half. Duval on top by a score of 14-8. Here they come. 4th and 20. Harless with the football at the 25. He'll have the first down, still on his feet. And wrestled down at the 21-yard line. Kelly Mann in on the stop. Pick up of 6 yards on the play for Mike Harless, the quarterback for Duval, to keep the drive alive. And they're looking now at 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. They get the change set on the far side. Clock will start to turn again. The 6th first down of the night for the Duval Yellow Jackets. Mike Harless brings them set. On the handoff, he gives it to Justice. Justice will go down at the 20, but a flag has been thrown on the play. Usually thrown in the area of hold. Let's see what the call is from the official. Holding is the call against Duval. And on the stop, Travis Jackson and Sean Hodges that time, as Justice carried the football for the Duval Yellow Jackets. So with 50 seconds left in the first half, Duval will now have the football, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. The Yellow Jackets of Duval High School leading in the football game by 8 points, 14-6. And here comes Mike Harless and company to the line of scrimmage. Darren Griffith will be in the slot on the far side. Back split in behind Harless. Harless now rolling to the far side, firing into the end zone. Touchdown! Complete into the hands of Brian Cyrus. 30 yards out for a football team that doesn't throw very much. I'll tell you what, Mike Harless connected up in a big way Chad Johnston and Kerry Stauffer back defending on the play, but that football was thrown perfectly from Mark Harless to Brian Cyrus. 30 yards completion, and the Duval Yellow Jackets have jumped out to a 20-6 lead.
Duval with that running attack, it lulls you to sleep. And all of a sudden, bang, they throw the football, and that's got to shock Peterstown as much as anything.
And it comes with only 36 seconds left in the first half. Going for 2 points after touchdown. Harless rolling out to the far side, throws back into the end zone. All by himself is J.R. Pauley. And with 36 seconds left in quarter number 2, the Duval Yellow Jackets lead it by a score of 22-6. For the timeout down below, let's take this opportunity to hear from One Valley Bank. Okay. Darren Griffith on the short kickoff, covered on the near sideline by Peterstown's Keith Johnson. And with only 35 seconds left in the first half, Peterstown will take over the football, 1st and 10 at their own 37.5-yard line. That last scoring drive, 6 plays, covering 35 yards, took 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And Mark Harless's 30-yard touchdown pass to Brian Cyrus, the scoring touch, and then the pass to J.R. Pauley for the 2 points after. Chad Johnston in the slot on the near side. Stauffer rolling to the near sideline, looking, firing, and is complete to Johnson at the 47-yard line. Sidestep to tackler at the midfield. He's at the 45, dancing and prancing. He'll go down, fumbles away the football. Duval, do they have it? Yes, they do. The Duval Yellow Jackets picked up the fumble by Chad Johnston. And the fumble recovered on the far side by Mark Harless. Oh, what a play. Beautiful pass reception by Chad Johnston from Kerry Stauffer. And he took it out on the near sideline, rolled to the far side, looking for running room, and Harless was there. Oh, what a shot. Chad Johnston dropped the football, and Duval now, with 7 seconds, will take over again. Clock is moving. They'll not get a play off. Boom. The horn sounds. 22-6. Gary Mertens down on the sidelines. Gary.
I have Coach Jackson with me. Coach, the Duval running game, pretty powerful.
It sure is. We hold them a couple downs and see what, right when a crucial situation, they get to break the big one off.
That last pass was right on the money, too.
Made a good catch.
What are you going to tell the team at halftime?
We'll try to be positive.
Volley from 5 yards out, dances into the end zone.